Welp, what's going on, friends? I am just thought I'd turn the live on and edit a little bit tonight. I was supposed to have a video coming out tomorrow, a little tag team video with my friend Adam Legg, but that has been postponed, I think. But I, already made plans to sit down and edit it, so I think we're still gonna do that. How's everybody doing today? How do I turn comments on? Show. Okay. But I don't have a fancy live stream setup. I just usually use my phone because it's adequate enough, and so here we are. Say hey if you're watching. Hi. Hey, I know you. Hi, Kasha. Clickbait. Bob, look. It's not clickbait. I'm actually not wearing pants. I promise. I promise. I am not wearing any pants. How do we know you're not wearing pants? Oh gosh. You're just gonna have to trust me. My pants are back here. Oh, don't deliver. Okay, I won't deliver. I promise. I'm not wearing pants though. What's good, everybody? What's going on today? Now it feels dirty. Well, maybe. It's the ambiguity, you know. What's the weather, Bob? What's going on with that? Any better today? Or is it still weird? We have 3 of these fans. But he is my biggest fan. Yes. Sorry if you can hear one of my dogs barking. He's downstairs and likes to bark at everything. I'm editing a video to post in conjunction with a video that I made with Adam Legg, and I just took a bunch of slow-mo B-roll. It is some kind of crispy. I'm not crazy about this, about the mobile live streaming. It looks, there's not enough, I don't know, there's not enough space on the screen to watch everything that you need to watch, I think. let me see how far along it is, or if it's different. I'm gonna look at my channel in an incognito browser and see what it looks like. Editing with no pants. Nope. Man, I'm pretty fast. I'm looking at my own live stream on my screen, and the latency is pretty good. I wish the quality was a little bit higher. That's what she said. Yeah. Yeah, you got that one. Alright, let's close that out, because I don't need to see myself any more than I'm already having to. Did the weather kind of calm down a little bit, or is it still snowing, Bob? '50s and '60s. That title, though, yeah, Zoe. It's factual. Editing with no pants, you know. Doing what we can. 50s and 60s in the 10-day forecast. That's pretty good. I guess it could be far worse. Like snowing. We got about our normal allotment of snow this year. We got some in January. Yes, Zoe is another member of Logger House, yes. Go check out Zoe's channel if you don't already. If you don't know, now you know. Hashtag Blogger House. Represent. Zoe, I was just saying I'm editing this vlog with me and Adam in it, and I thought I needed some super uber crispy B-roll. And so all of it is in slow motion, but one of my USB outlets on the front of my computer over here, it for some reason just like turns off and on. It's really weird. So like if I'm importing a lot of files at one time, it just kind of flickers a little bit, and so sometimes I'll have to like re-upload an entire amount of data, and it's just like flickering on and off right now. It's so annoying. The old Nintendo disc trick. And also this little SD card reader thing. It was the highest ranked one on Amazon when I bought it, and it does this really weird thing where like this is the front of my SD card obviously, but it doesn't fit like that. It fits with the back up for some reason. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it, but most of the time it gets the job done within one or two tries. It just reminds me of the Super Nintendo days of having to blow out your cartridges before you played your game. Man, I just realized I'm looking at my file folders, the way that I keep all of my old videos on my hard drive, and I passed 2 full years last month. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Blow the cartridge out, shut the door. I mean, yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get some of these into the folders. Everybody cross your fingers. 23, 27, 29, 34, 37, 40, 52, 56, 60, 67, 69, 70, 82, 89, 91, 97, 100. We got it. What was that? What did that say? Congrats. Thanks. Coffees with Adam. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, Zoe, it was so much fun. Like the night before they left, because you know they left at like a crazy late time for Anchorage time, and then flew overnight to PDX. It was probably like that morning, maybe, or the night before they left, and I texted and just asked him to bring some coffee, and then he kind of replied back like, yeah, you should have something that you like too, because you remember, I don't know if you remember, he brought a coffee from one of the Alaskan roasters to Lager House last year, and it was pretty good. So I was like, yeah, bring one of those or something, and we'll have your coffee while you're here or something. And then it just kind of spiraled out of control that he ended up bringing 3 instead of 1. So after he got here, we went to one of my markets and got two coffees, one that I'd never had before, one that I had before, and then we went to actually my, oh, they gave you a bag? Nice. We actually went to the place that I go for bagels. I put it in the blog a couple of times, but they actually roast their own beans as well. And so we went there and got a bag of the coffee that I love from them. And so the video with the Portland coffees will be on Adam's channel, or Adam and Sherry's channel, Leg Life, and the Anchorage beans will be on mine. But since they're going to be going to Disneyland and their cruise and stuff, it'll be delayed a little bit. I know Zoe may already know all that, but hey Ken, how's it going? How are you? Good, good. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Where you at today? Before I turned the stream on live, I actually tested out and stood up in front of the camera, like by my chair, and to make sure that just in case I did have to stand up, that you can't see below the desk, because I don't really feel like you need to see my undergarments. Good call. Yeah. We're all about family friendliness. Oh, okay. Just took him to school. Well, where are you right now? If you just went to school. It's Zoe. The rotating thing in the background is a Dyson Airblade fan. Hey. Yeah. So it's a Dyson Airblade fan, and it's pretty incredible. I don't know that I've ever spent money on something worth more. Okay, Tappin' Feet. You have to tell me your first name. You don't have to tell me your full name, but I need to know your first name because I want to be more personal than that. What is your first name? Because you've been around for a while now. Stephanie. Okay, so I would look at your Instagram because I know we're friends on Instagram too. I would look at your Instagram, but I can't because this is on my phone. Is your Instagram your name? Or is it some variation of Tappin' Feet as well? And you do stuff with dance, right? I don't get on Instagram nearly as much as I should. Okay. Yep, that's right. And you're on the East Coast, right? Florida? Georgia? South Carolina? Awesome. Been a little bit in no. Yes, no. Which one? Oh, New Jersey. Okay. I don't think I've ever been to New Jersey. I've been to New York, but never New Jersey. Yeah, Bob, you're exactly right. And since I used to post things to Instagram the way that I use Twitter, which was just like completely random, like blurbs and thoughts and stuff. And since I started using Twitter, I almost never use Instagram. Like, if I'm at an event or something, I might put up like an Instagram, like a story or whatnot, but, or sometimes I'll pair, like if I go on a hike or something, I'll take a bunch of pictures on the hike and then, try to get people excited for a new vlog or something that comes out. But honestly, that's not I don't feel like that's a great way to use Instagram. I'm not trying to drive traffic from Instagram to YouTube because, I don't know, I feel like if you follow me on Instagram, you're there for one purpose, and if you follow me on YouTube, you're probably there for another purpose. So, I don't know. Have you Instagrammed today? But that's the problem, though. I don't really want to. The platform doesn't interest me as much as YouTube does. Like, I feel no connection whatsoever to Instagram as a platform. Now, the people on Instagram definitely, but like Instagram doesn't lend itself to like conversation the way this does. I mean, there's 5 people or 4 people watching this and we're having a conversation. Like, I don't know. I guess Instagram Live does the exact same thing, but just on the whole, I feel like my interactions with people is far, far better on YouTube than it is on Instagram, and especially so on Twitter. Twitter is, I don't know, if Twitter had a more robust video feature, I would probably use Twitter just as much as I use YouTube. Instagram Live is Troll City. I guess I just don't watch very many people Instagramming live. I watch Zoe's Instagram lives, and I watched Katie, another girl who may or may not be joining us in Vlogger House this year. But honestly, I don't ever watch people's live Instagrams usually. I think I've probably watched Zoe's the most. I just can't, like, yeah, Stephanie, like, for sure, I know some people love it. I just don't, I don't know. I don't know. That's not a good clip. Let's not use that one. At some point, I'll get this situation set up where I can put my camera, hook my camera up to my computer, and then screenshot or screen share or whatever, so that you can watch the screen and not just my face. So just a couple of things as far as like the vlogs go. I've got this video that I'm editing. I'll have another video on Monday, and then the video that I'm editing now will actually go up on Friday of next week. Then I'm not sure if it depends on if I'm able to get out and about this weekend and get some things filmed. But I'm hoping to be releasing a pack of LUTs. Because LUTs are something that I really have grown to enjoy over the last, like, I don't know, 8 months or so. And I've got two that I really like. One's going to be a very, like, desaturated, warm. Oh, they'll be free. I'm not going to charge for them. There's no way I could. So I looked into, I don't know if you've ever bought LUTs from anybody, Zoe, but there's this one website that everyone uses to sell them. And it's called Selfly or Selfie or something like that. But it's basically a platform specifically for selling digital products. And I looked into it, and it costs something like 20 free works for me. Oh yeah. Maybe at some point if they're good enough, I'll sell them. But yeah, so it's the website that everybody uses called Selfly or Selfie or something like that. Peter McKinnon uses it, and a couple of other creators that I know use it. But it's like $25 a month, and then they take 2% of your fee. And I mean, I can't see charging more than $5 for it, even if it was like a bundle. But that's a long ways down the road. But yeah, they'll be free. I just have to find a place to host them, maybe a Google Drive or something like that. I'm not sure what the restrictions are on Google Drive. It's kind of ridiculous. It kind of is. Yeah, I was looking into it because when I figured out that I could actually do it on my own. What's a good camera? My daughter wants one for her birthday. She likes to make tutorials. For ease of use, you really cannot go wrong with a Canon camera. G7X is a really, really good camera. It's really easy to use. You can often find them used or refurbished. Canon's website, let's see, I can tell you what it costs right now on Canon's website. So the Canon G7X is probably the best overall entry-level YouTube camera. The menu system is really easy to use. It's got a touch screen, which almost everybody is used to using a touch screen at this point. Canon, your website is hard to navigate. You know what? Let's just use Amazon, because that's way better. Later, Bob. Have a great night, my man. I forget Bob's on Eastern time. Well, I guess so are you, Stephanie. It's kind of late, isn't it? Canon G7X. So there's two different ones. There's the older model and the newer model, the G7X Mark I. It's late on the West Coast. Are you kidding me? It's 7:15. The G7X, you can get a used, refurbished one for $400 ish, and it's such a yeah, and that one's fulfillment by Amazon, so you can get that one prime shipping. You can get that the next day. everything I've ever gotten that I bought used from Amazon has been immaculate. I bought I bought and filmed a review on a lens one time that I've never released. So Amazon has like different tiers of how good something is, and it's like acceptable, good, very good, like new, and then like refurbished is its own thing. But good is the last one that I would ever do. I think acceptable is probably like a lot of damage. But I got this thing for probably like 80% of the retail price, and it was brand new. It had never been used before. All of the original wrapping was still on it. Anyway, a good camera, definitely look at the G7X. It's got a touchscreen. It's got like a selfie screen that kind of flips up. That's really the only thing like on, this is the camera that I used, a Sony a6300. The only thing about these cameras that is bad is the screen doesn't flip all the way up. So if I'm pointing this at myself, it doesn't go all the way up. It just kind of articulates. That's as high as it goes, and that's not going to do you any good. These cameras are incredible, but it's definitely not an entry-level camera. It's this setup with my fuzzy microphone on it is, I don't know, like $1,700–1,800. But yeah, so if she wants to be able to see herself, and it's got a touchscreen and all that stuff, yeah, the A5000 that Zoe has flips all the way up. It's pretty good, but then the thing with that is it's not quite as user-friendly, because then you have to get lenses for it. But the G7X has a really, really good lens. It's not a detachable lens camera, interchangeable lens camera. So yeah, the only thing I would say that's bad about the G7X is it's not good in low light at all. But if you're gonna be just filming some YouTube videos and just starting out, it's the perfect camera. Yeah, Tim Tracker. I have recently started watching a ton of his videos. He and what's his wife's name? Jenny? Something like that. They make such good videos. They have such informative content. Yeah, Jen. They have such informative content. I mean, like, you can search on their channel for absolutely everything you possibly want to know about any of the parks in Florida. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, they're incredible. They are incredible. Maybe someday I'll make it over to Disney World. Wink, wink. Nod, nod. But I can't release any more information about that at this time, because it's April and it's a long way away. But yeah, we're going to Disney World this year. July and Halloween. I doubt anybody's gonna watch this far into it on a restream, so I'll tell you, we're not going. We won't be there for July, and we'll be there before Halloween. I think before Halloween. We are pretty dang excited. Kind of surprised my dad didn't show up in this live stream. He usually shows up in these anytime. He watches my videos pretty quickly as soon as they go up. Ding dang. Yes, ding dang. Have you ever watched any of their live streams? People ask them all the time what ding dang and what's the other thing that he says, the now it's time to pay the price. People ask them all the time. I bet they get super tired of answering that question. Why they say that? Why do you say that? Stephanie, are you a dance instructor or a teacher? Or what's your deal? Dance teacher. So like a private place? Dance studio. Got it. Yeah, that's the word I was looking at. Private place, dance studio. Nice. Okay, I gotta mute that conversation because it keeps buzzing, and that is annoying. How often you gotta go to? Bye. Stephanie, how often do you guys get down to I don't even know, Orlando? Is it Disney World, I guess? 3 times a year. Holy cow. That's awesome. Man, Kasha and I were actually looking into, within the next couple of years when things even out, we're going to try to buy a house within the next few years. And we're thinking about looking into Disneyland. I point this way like you know what direction that is. Getting a Disneyland. I have a Disney problem too. Trust me, and I'm married to a person that has a Disney problem. We're thinking about getting a Disneyland annual pass, and we divided out how many times we would need to go and how much the flights would be, because West Coast flights are so cheap. I mean, because we have a really good airport, and we can get Portland to LA or Portland to Long Beach or any of the. LA's got like 400 airports. And I think we could swing it, especially for just like weekend trips. Yeah. So that's something we're thinking about in the future. Kids really aren't on the table for us, so that would be that. Yeah, we would love that. We would love that. I don't know if you watched I don't remember that far back, if you watched the videos from Disneyland, but Kasha was just like, you couldn't tell the smile on her face from the smile on like a 4-year-old's face. She was just like enthralled to be there. It was amazing. She had an incredible time. These are my super nerdy gaming headphones that I use. Yeah, she had an amazing time that I use for editing. Let's see. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Tell the dogs I said hi. My phone is facing me and it's next to my computer screen, so my computer screen is kind of like this, and then my phone is over here, and I legit tried to move my mouse over to my phone. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go find some music. Something chill. Indie. Nostalgia. Quirky. Songs for sleep. There's nobody watching right now, but if you've been watching any of the videos lately and you're watching this after the fact, let me know how you've been feeling about the music choices lately. I've been kind of tinkering around with some different styles, and so I've been enjoying it. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh. If you're not following me on Twitter, go find... I'll try to remember to put the link to this tweet that is just killing me right now. I'll put it in the description. Oh. Oh, I am dying. That is incredible. It's a tweet that says, "This is what the world map sounds like on a piano." And so they've mapped out like these little blips on a piano that looks like the world map. It's like an outline of North South America. Anyway, and each of them is like a note on a piano. And he gets to North America, it's like, and South America sounds kind of the same, but it's got like a lower tone. And then it's like nothing because it's going across the Atlantic Ocean, and then it gets to like Greenland and Iceland, and it's got like a couple of blips, and then it gets to England, or it gets to, just barely gets to the edge of Africa, and it starts playing Toto's Africa. Oh, like the actual song. This is unbelievable. And then as soon as it gets past like Madagascar, it stops and goes back to like just the little notes. That's unbelievable. Whoever made that is a genius. I gotta watch it again. This is how I edit. Yeah, I just kind of sit and import all my files and just kind of stare at the screen. So a 20-minute, you know, an 8-minute video usually takes me like 8 hours. Not really, not that long, but here it comes, here it comes. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so back to what I should be doing. Minimal, simple, and gentle. Okay, so if you have been paying attention and listening to the music, if you ever watched my videos with the sound on. I've been using a different music service lately. Yeah, and I'm happy with where it's going. To be honest, I kind of like it. Music, it fits more of a vibe. So after I'm done like importing all of the files and stuff, I usually go through this database. The website is called Soundstripe, and just kind of like look at the files. And while I'm listening to just random tracks, all of their tracks are broken up into like styles. And I just kind of look through the tracks by style and by genre and like keywords and things like that, and just kind of see what fits the mood of the you know, of the video. So for this coffee, it's a very calm mood. It's a fun mood, but calm. Ooh. Yeah. I'm saving that one. That's really good. Ooh, horns. Yes. Yeah, I think this is the one we're going to use. That's really good. It's a song called See You in Sao Paulo. On the off chance that anybody actually watches this to this far, and you speak Portuguese, I have heard that SAO in Portuguese is like San. Which would make sense because Paulo is probably Paul and Saint Paul. But leave me a comment on this video if you speak Portuguese or if you know SAO, if that actually makes the SAN sound in English. I realize that's really weird. Vlog, social media project title. Coffee. How good is that song, man? Let's just use it as MP3 for now. Yes, 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 yes. Really good stuff. I was saying earlier that eventually I would like to get it set up, get a nice live stream screen set up so that I can have more of these like edit sessions, because I enjoy, like, you know, just hanging out while I'm editing. It's pretty fun. Hi, whoever you are. How's it going? Somebody's watching now. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Sorry, my dog is barking. Hey, buddy. whoever you are, hi. How's it going? Hope you are good. Just editing a video that may or may not go up tonight. Timber, stop. Hush. I've got one dog downstairs that is upset about who knows what, and one that's right under the camera, and she is knocked out. Yeah, just editing up a video that will go up maybe tomorrow, maybe next Friday. But yeah, diet or regular. Well, bye, whoever you were. No comment. Thanks for the like, though. Appreciate that. Let's get it started. Well, okay. I think I'm going to stop this live stream now. So if you made it this far, leave some crazy comment about not wearing pants or something. But as always, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, find somebody you love, tell them you love them, peace, and be good to each other. Bye. I don't know how to turn it off. Live? Nope. X? Yeah, there it is. Bye.